This is Mariomon, a Pokemon Fire Red ROM hack that takes the original 150 Pokemon and replaces them with characters from the Mario universe, all with various typings, moves, and abilities. Unfortunately though, this fan-made version of Fire Red doesn't seem to get a lot of coverage when it comes to the internet, which kinda stinks because I think it's a really cool concept. So what better way to try and bring Mariomon into the light than make a challenge out of it, and attempt to become the champion using only a Goomba. Along with being one of the most iconic Mario enemies, Goomba is one of the Route 1 mons in this game, and it even replaces Caterpie's spot in the Pokédex, meaning it's a relatively weak foe. So is this challenge even possible? Well, hit that sub button as it really does help out the channel, and let's find out if I can beat Pokemon using only a Goomba. So right off the bat, I noticed that Pallet Town is a little different in this game, and it's even referred to as Mario's Pad. Whatever that's supposed to mean. Professor Oak caught up to us before leaving town though, and gave us a choice between 3 starter mons, a Nipper, Cheep Cheep, and Hotfoot, which I've never even heard of before, thanks to it being exclusive to Super Mario Bros. 3. Nonetheless, our choice didn't matter, since we'll be catching the legendary Goomba on Route 1 anyways. Before that though, I trekked to Viridian City, where we were prevented from progressing due to this bush, I guess, and grabbed Oak's parcel in exchange for some Pokeballs, which I put to use right away on a Goomba. Now, Goomba has a neat typing of Grounded Poison, and it also possesses the Intimidate ability, which will for sure come in handy. But not only was mine a lonely nature, and not only did the Pokédex categorize it as the worthless Pokemon, but it also makes fun of it for only being able to move sideways. Yo, what did my boy Goomba do to the developers of this game? Also, this is a good time to mention that I'm not allowing myself to heal in battles and all that good stuff. You know, the usual solo Pokemon challenge rules. Okay, I think the Pokédex is actually correct in describing Goomba because it was struggling to make it through the Viridian Forest. Maybe this thing really is worthless. Nah, it can't be, as Goomba dominated the rivals team on Route 23. Looking back on it, I should have selected the fire starter so our rival would have the water one, but at this point, it is what it is. And that's exactly what Brock was saying after his Thwimp and Monkey got wrecked by Mudshot. And yes, it really was just a plain old regular monkey. The first go at the Nugget Bridge rival fight wasn't very successful. His cool Koopa landed a crit and also got up a sand attack, so I was already weak after his first mon. Fortunately, Hoopstar only knew teleport, but Nipper hit us with sleep powder and finished the job. A bunch of awful attempts later, and I finally got some decent luck, allowing me to reach Amani Mole and win the battle. After clearing out the routes north of there, where it was snowing for some reason, at least I hope that's snow, it was time for Misty. However, both of her weird bird things have Levitate, meaning I can only go for Poison Fang, but we just don't take her water pulses well enough, so it's back to the grass. At level 29 though, Misty opted to spam Recover instead, which worked out in our favor. Things weren't so pleasant around Vermilion City as there was this eerie fog on Route 11, and I was forced to knock out my GOAT Diddy Kong. No, I swear I didn't mean it, man. Yo, can we get some RIPs in the comment section, please? On a brighter note, the SS Anne rival battle went much better than the last one. Oh, by the way, I forgot to say it earlier, but I named him Bowser, since, you know, I felt like that would be fitting for this game. Anyways, to sum up how easy the Lieutenant Surge fight was, he took out his ace with his own Sandstorm. Smart play, Lieutenant Surge. Smart play. Alright, are y'all ready for this? Cause I don't think y'all are. They lit up Rock Tunnel in this game, so you don't need Flash. That's it. Best ROM hack ever created. Anyways, Giovanni in the Game Corner hideout was a piece of cake. Hey! That's Mega Man, isn't it? Yo, what you doing in this game? The 4th gym featured Erica... Wait, is that thing named Mommy Pokey? Hey, yo! Okay, in all seriousness, we actually lost to this Mummy Pokey thing, only because I got fully paralyzed 3 turns in a row. The very next try resulted in a victory though, as we knocked out Yoshi and this Mickey Mouse looking dude. The rival in the Pokemon Tower was a clean one-shot sweep, including this Porcupuff, who's got some dummy thick lips. Yo, pause on that, bro. What am I doing? As for the rest of the tower, it was actually kind of tough, because I could only hit these trainers' boos with Poison Fang, which was resisted. Yeah, if I don't find a better counter for levitating ghost types, then Agatha could definitely be a problem. For now, Koga was our concern. Well, not really, as I only took 7 hit points the entire fight. Bowser was waiting for us in the Silphco, and he nearly knocked Goomba out because I couldn't figure out what typing this stupid Parabeetle was. But Goomba pulled through with 9 HP. Giovanni wasn't an issue once again. Wait, was that thing's name Claw Daddy? Bro, what are we doing? Anyways, Sabrina looked to use mostly bug types, which made her much simpler to defeat compared to if she had her regular psychic types. Blaine was good for the most part, minus his Flying Chomp, who was immune to both Earthquake and Poison Fang, and also took me down to the yellow with a 1 takedown. Alright, hopefully I don't see that thing again. Getting the 8th badge was a walk in the park, but the same can't be said for the rival on Route 23. Getting hit with a Feather Dance was detrimental, as shortly thereafter, Goomba got 2-shot by Hydro Pump. Yeah, sorry Princess Peach, I ain't making it this time. Nah, I'm just playing. We beat Bowser the second time around thanks to him not using Feather Dance. Well, here we are at the Pokemon League, and it may only be me, but I feel like Goomba's stats are terrible. I mean, its attack and speed are decent, but something feels off. I actually did some calculations, and it seems like this thing is on par with a Rattata that has average IVs and is at the same level, so I'm sure everything will go just fine. And yeah, nothing was fine with the Lorelei. Her first 4 Pokemon weren't the problem, but her Phantom has the Wonder Guard ability. Just in case you don't know, that means that it can only be hit with super effective attacks, and because it's a Ghost Flying type, none of my current moves work on it, so I lost. Thankfully, Goomba gets Rock Tomb by TM, so we weren't completely soft-locked, as Phantom did eventually go down. That was so close to being a disaster. Bruno wasn't nearly as challenging, as Earthquake dominated his entire squad. But then there's Agatha. Remember when I said I was worried about this battle? Well, yeah, that was for good reason. I can easily get past her Duplighost, but then I run into the problem of only being able to hit her Big Boo with Poison Fang, while she just has to put Goomba to sleep and take us out. I even tried to give Goomba Thief for a super effective move, but that's basically pointless thanks to our abysmal special attack. It wasn't until level 92 where I decided to use the TM for Bulk Up, allowing us to brute force our way through the battle with Rock Tomb, Poison Fang, and Earthquake. I know it may seem a little cheap to set up like that, but I really think that's the only way we were beating Agatha. Our Bulk Up strat continued to be a success against Lance, even though I still got taken down to 52 HP during the fight. This meant that it was time to defeat Bowser once and for all. Although I planned on using a couple of bulk ups and cruising through this one, it still took plenty of tries thanks to being ruined by either Feather Dance or Sand Attack. Luckily that wasn't the case this time around, as Goomba handled his first 5 Mons before struggling a bit against Flying Chomp, but eventually knocking it out, ultimately saving the Mushroom Kingdom and entering itself into the Hall of Fame. Well, that was a really interesting challenge. We had a tough start and a couple of difficult showdowns in the Elite Four, but I'm glad that Goomba has officially proven that it isn't so worthless after all. Not only was it fun to play through a Pokemon game in such a different way, but I also enjoyed doing a solo run, which is something that I haven't done in a long time on the channel. I also hope that this video maybe shines some light on Mariomon, as it really seems to be a cool ROM hack. Definitely let me know if I should do more videos like this with some of the other Mario characters, and consider supporting the channel further by becoming a member, as you get some cool perks like getting videos early and receiving a shout out on the outro screen. For now though, I hope you guys enjoyed, have a great rest of your day, and until next time, deuces.